Many older adults find themselves waking up suddenly at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling in the darkness, wondering why they can't get back to sleep. And while this may feel like a mysterious and frustrating experience, science and medical research actually provide several compelling and sometimes surprising explanations for why this happens so frequently as we age. One of the primary reasons is related to changes in circadian rhythms, which are the body's natural internal clock systems that regulate sleep and wake cycles. As people get older, the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for sleep, declines, and this hormonal shift can cause seniors to fall asleep earlier in the evening and consequently wake up earlier in the morning, sometimes as early as 3 a.m. Additionally, aging affects the architecture of sleep itself. Older adults tend to spend less time in deep sleep stages and more time in lighter stages of sleep, making them more susceptible to waking up from minor disturbances like noise, temperature shifts, or even subtle discomforts like a dry mouth or a slight cramp. Another surprising but very real reason for early morning awakenings is the presence of underlying health conditions that become more common with age, such as arthritis, chronic pain, heartburn, sleep apnea, or frequent urination due to an overactive bladder or prostate enlargement in men. These physical discomforts may not seem disruptive during the day but can significantly interrupt sleep in the quiet hours of the early morning. Mental health factors also play a critical role. Issues like anxiety, depression, and even mild cognitive changes can trigger racing thoughts or emotional unrest that surfaces during the night, often around the 3 a.m. mark when the brain cycles through certain emotional processing phases. Social and lifestyle patterns contribute as well. Many retirees or seniors experience reduced daily activity levels, fewer time-bound responsibilities, and less daylight exposure, all of which can alter sleep cues and reduce sleep pressure, leading to fragmented sleep. Even the loss of a consistent daily routine or changes in meal and medication timing can send confusing signals to the brain's sleep centers. In addition, the body's stress hormone cortisol naturally begins to rise in the early morning hours to prepare for waking. And in some people, especially those under stress or dealing with chronic health issues, this cortisol spike may occur earlier or more sharply, pushing them into wakefulness too soon. Nutritional deficiencies, such as low levels of magnesium, vitamin D, or B vitamins, can also contribute to restless sleep and early waking, and many older adults don't realize that seemingly minor dietary gaps might be affecting their sleep more than they think. On top of that, medications taken for conditions like high blood pressure, heart disease, or depression can have side effects that impact sleep. Some may increase nighttime urination, others may suppress REM sleep, and a few can alter dreaming patterns that jar people awake. Environmental factors can't be ignored either. A bedroom that's too warm, too cold, too quiet, or too noisy can disrupt sensitive sleep patterns in aging individuals. Moreover, many seniors report experiencing vivid dreams or even nightmares related to medications, unresolved grief, or past memories, which may resurface during these vulnerable early morning hours. It's also important to recognize that this phenomenon is incredibly common. Studies suggest that nearly 40 to 50% of people over the age of 65 experience some form of chronic sleep disturbance. Fortunately, there are ways to manage and reduce these early awakenings. Establishing a consistent bedtime and wake-up time, even on weekends, helps. Train the body's internal clock. Avoiding caffeine and alcohol later in the day, getting natural sunlight exposure in the morning, and engaging in light physical activity daily can all support healthier sleep cycles. Cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia (CBTI) has also been shown to be extremely effective in older adults by helping them challenge anxious thoughts about sleep and adopt better sleep hygiene practices. Some seniors also find relief in relaxation techniques like meditation, gentle stretching, deep breathing exercises, or even listening to calming music or white noise. Herbal teas like chamomile or supplements such as melatonin, when approved by a doctor, may also assist in resetting the sleep cycle. Finally, it's essential to understand that waking up at 3 a.m. isn't always a problem that needs to be fixed immediately. In some traditions and spiritual practices, this time is considered a sacred or introspective hour, and many people use it for prayer, reflection, or journaling. However, if it becomes a source of distress or leads to chronic fatigue, it's important to consult a medical professional to rule out treatable conditions and create a tailored sleep strategy. Understanding the multifaceted causes, from biological and psychological to lifestyle and environmental, can empower older adults to take thoughtful steps toward better sleep and greater overall wellness. If you found this video helpful in any way, please make sure to subscribe to my Noor Shah TV channel, like the video, share it with others, and stay tuned for the next video right here on this channel.